police accuse us directly, definitely we reject it. And they are fond of killing people in order to have a means of framing us, to blackmail us. So they can do more than this. They have killed a police officer at Federal Secretariat with gun. They have killed journalists, 2 journalists. They have killed innocent people, passerby. Today, what will it take them to kill a police officer? They have done it before, so they can continue doing it in order to frame us and stop this protest. And they cannot stop the protest. So the police are responsible for the death of ASP Ezekiel Adama. Good afternoon, gentlemen of the press and respected colleague. Press conference. We condemn the killing of ASP Ezekiel Adama. Our attention has been called upon a press release by the Police Public Relations Officer, ASP Yusuf Mariam, that the FCT Police Command successfully restored calm at Bega roundabout after it had professionally dispersed a violent protest on Friday, 7th May 2021. And during the operation, ASP Adama was stabbed to death by the protesters, according to the police. With respect to the alleged killing, we wish to categorically dissociate Free Zakzaky protesters and the Islamic movement under the leadership of His Eminence, Sheikh Ibrahim Zakzaky, Hafizahullah, from the killing of ASP Ezekiel Adama. We are not party and also not responsible for what happened to ASP Adama around Bega Junction. The residents of Wuse District, Abuja, are living witness that on Friday, 7th May 2021, followers of Sheikh Ibrahim Zakzaky and sympathizers of the oppressed people of Palestine started Free Palestine and Free Zakzaky protests from Fuad Lababidi Jumu'at Mosque by Custom Office, Wuse Zone 3, around 1:40 p.m. and followed through Wuse Zone 3 Junction and finally ended the protests peacefully on Kashim Ibrahim Way in front of Wuse Market. Similarly, people at Wuse Market are witness that we ended our protest in 30 minutes without having any contact with the police patrol team dispatched by the FCT Police Command to stop the protest. In the mosque, where we started the protest, there are numerous top government officials, including a serving governor, with their security details, and we neither harass nor attack anybody. While protesting, we passed across Wuse Zone 3 police station and police officers were there. We neither attack nor harass anybody. We finally finished the protest and dispersed without having problem with anyone. After the protest, the Joint Task Force, which comprises of police, soldiers, land army, air force, civil defense, etc., arrested a Toyota Coaster bus with more than 60 people, including women and children, protesters, and Abuja residents. After the arrest, the police assembled them in Eagle Square and tortured them. Up to this moment, numerous people tortured by the police are unconscious. A lot of civil servants working at the Federal Secretariat shared pictures and video clips on how the police tortured those arrested inhumanly. Our finding revealed that the police patrol team had encounter with some youths at Bega Junction. Information reaching us also revealed that a day before the protest, security agent in Abuja circulated a text and email titled Islamic Movement of Nigeria Protest. And people were informed that in view of the prevailing issue of insecurity that is ravaging the country and the possibility of criminal element hijacking the scheduled protest to cause mayhem, all staff, especially within the FCT Abuja, are advised to be cautious. With this vital intelligence report, police shall be expected to arrest those criminal elements and protect the protesters and the protests. We want to use this medium to extend our condolences to the family of ASP Ezekiel Adam, We pray to Allah to expose and punish all those officers and the security agents that have hand in these inhuman acts. While condemning the killing of ASP Ezekiel Adama, we wish to reiterate our demand for unconditional and immediate release of Sheikh Ibrahim Zakzaky and his wife Zina Ibrahim. Thank you. At the Archive of History of Abuja, not even Abuja, the country in general, this movement existed for about 40 years. There was never a record of the followers of Sheikh Zakzaky killing or harassing anybody. In FCT, it is very clear the residents and people running their businesses and workers have witnessed how we carried out our peaceful protests, calling on the government to release our leader unconditionally as ordered by a competent court of law. But from 2018 to date, these security agents have killed 77 peaceful protesters. The only offense of these 77 innocent youths killed by a Nigerian security agent whom are paid to protect these citizens, to protect their life and properties. Their only offense was calling on the government to respect the law and obey the court that order for the freedom of their leader, Sheikh Ibrahim Zakzaky, unconditionally. So what happens, as I says, we started this protest from custom office, most opposite custom office, and ended it peacefully at Wuse Market and dispersed. But the police could not meet up with the protesters due to hold up and other obstacles. They now go on bus stop by bus stop, arresting innocent people, and we had gunshot at Bega Junction roundabout. They shoot gun and they shoot some people there. And later on, we heard that these people that they arrested at Wuse Market, innocent people, including female and children that enter a coastal bus after the protest in a bus stop. They arrested this coastal bus in that bus stop in Wuse Market and took them to Eagle Square and tortured them. There is a guy that is receiving treatment in a hospital now. He can't talk till today because of the torture. They tortured him. So they arrested these people at Wuse Market in a bus, inside a bus, in a bus stop. Now they are accusing them of killing a police officer, which happens in Bega. So the police are to be blamed for this act, for the killing of this innocent soul. The family of this police officer should hold the police officer, the FCT command responsible for killing their family member. Because they have done it at Federal Secretariat on 22nd July 2019, where they killed 15 protesters and 1 journalist and 1 police officer. And they quickly buried that police officer without any investigation because they want to frame the protesters. And at the same time, they issue a statement in the morning on that 7th Friday that criminal element may hijack this protest. At the end of the day, they went to Bega and opened fire on people that went to enter for bus stop. They opened fire on them and something happened there. They also killed this police officer because the last time they killed a police officer, they used gun and people did not accept it. Now they use something to stamp him so that they will frame the protesters. This is what actually happened. And this can never stop us. They have killed 77 people, and the killing only encourage more people, more youth to come out to the street and protest against the illegal detention of Sheikh Ibrahim Zakzaky. And this is what will continue happening. If the more they kill us, the more we comes out to the streets. And the more they kill innocent people, being them police officer, passerby, or Abuja residents, the more they expose their atrocities to the masses. Thank you. If there is any question. We have them, and they torture them. Like 2 people were released because due to the injury, the police injured them. So they were released on bail. They are now receiving treatment. But majority of the people they arrested were just marketers who were moving to their various destinations to go and take their breakfast. As you know, we are in the month of fasting. They arrested them. People were fasting. These police officers were beating them. They beat this guy until he lost his conscience, and the guy was fasting. And some of them claimed to be Muslims. Some of them claimed to be Christians. I don't think if there is any religion who allow tyranny and oppression to prevail within the citizens of a country.